Hey guys, what's going on? I thought I'd post a link to a encore webinar that we're doing in 7 hours. This is it right here. It's on Lance's channel, so Theta Trader's YouTube channel, and we're doing an encore webinar plus a question and answer, which will be really, really exciting. So definitely come and check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can come and check it out. And the best thing to do is to head over to the link that I'll leave below and click this notify me button right here to notify you when the webinar is going to start. And so we'll be available to answer any questions pretty much from about 8 p.m. Eastern Time for an hour or so. If you have any more questions about this awesome program that we just launched, which is selling futures options. And one of the questions that I keep getting asked from people, this is something that put me off, and I can see why it puts other people off. It's like, how do you sell futures options? How do you get approval? How do I even find that on my brokerage? All these questions are quite normal. And what surprised me was Lance walked me through it step by step. I'm new to this. I'm doing pretty well with it, but I'm very new to it. Lance has been doing it for a long time. And he said, look, like this is a psychological hurdle basically from people that people aren't used to. It's unfamiliar. So it's something that feels like it's very difficult. And he said, look, just go and open a brokerage account at Tasty. So tastytrade.com. Just head over to tastytrade.com, and even if you don't use it for your main trading, which I don't, I use Thinkorswim, then open this. It takes a few days. You can fund it with as little as a couple of $1,000s. I think there might not actually be a funding limit, but you have to check that out. But it's not much. And so you basically go and you sign up and you apply for something called the works. And this is something that in the new program that we've started, this consistent passive profits program, which focuses on selling options for consistent passive profits, funnily enough, as the name suggests, then the fact is that you can just basically do this in a couple of days and you don't need $500,000 in your account. Some people have said, hey, I thought you needed millions of dollars to sell futures options, and you really don't. You need a minimum of $2,000 margin account on Tasty, and you can basically just get set up. It's called the works, so you click set up through the works, and it's done within, like I said, a few days, and start with a couple of $1,000s, and you're able just to hit sell on futures. So if I go over to here, this is my account that I set up a couple of months ago, and you can see that we are doing pretty well. I've never lost a trade. Everything's green. It's going really well. Today I've already made another $110. And so you can see this $110 here. This profit loss year to date is very deceptive. I only just funded the account a couple of months ago, and I only funded it with a very small amount. And I'm still only using about $6,000 of buying power. Which is pretty amazing. So we did a strangle last night, and it's already up 46% or something already. You can look at the positions here. This is a covered strangle, so this is part of the program that was alerted and from Lance. And you can see these are the two parts of the strangle. One is at 50%, the other is at 45%. And so this is an amazing way to make money. I love it. It's fantastic. It's really, really good. Here's a chart here. Tasty is a great brokerage to use. It's very capital efficient, so we really recommend using that. The charting isn't the best. It's kind of probably want something else for your charting. Here's my positions again. Close this. And so it's as simple on Tasty as you select, say, the micros here. So MES. There's nothing scary or intimidating about this. It's just MES. That's all it is. Same as if you would sell on SPY or anything like that. Then you have these different contracts here. So you can say click on 11 days to expiration. And then all you do is you literally just hit sell on one of these contracts. So this is buy to open. And so you can make it so that it's a sell to open, which is, this is a new interface I'm still getting used to. I think you hit that button. You see how it says just like sell to open, and then you literally hit review and send. So there's absolutely nothing complex. The whole process from start to finish is a few days, depending on, depending on how quickly your funds clear and things. But it's very, very easy to get started with it. Like I said, $111 profit for the day. I'm only using $6,000 in buying power. That's what I've been using pretty much um, the whole time. I have a little bit more in there, so 18,000. I've actually been paying myself from the profits from this though, so I'm not trying to compound because I think it's fun just to pay bills with some of the money. It's like kind of a side thing for me. But as I get more and more experience with this, I'm starting to really, really like it. So what I'm doing is going to probably put in a lot more money into the account so that I can make more profits from it. It'll be really good. But yeah, I've started to get a real feel for how safe this is and how consistent and how little effort it takes to do these. So yeah, so come and watch our replay. Lance and I will be in the chat over here talking while it's replaying, and we can talk about the different parts of the program and things that would be pretty good. So yeah, and if you're thinking about setting something up for options, for futures options, Tasty Trade's the way to go. Don't let the word future scare you. It really doesn't mean much at all. In fact, it just means that you can trade outside of normal trading hours, which is really nice, right? So if you work all day, you can trade maybe like in the evening or even at the weekends on a Sunday, for example. If you want to purchase the program, I'll leave a link in the description below. You get a lot for your money. It's a one-time fee, which means you get lifetime access to real-time trade alerts and support from Lance. These real-time trade alerts, like I said, are something that you really don't have to be like at your computer all the time for. So it's really easy, and basically it's a few seconds of work just to click sell like it showed you on the thing. There's a chat channel that we include and a bunch of bonus stuffs to help people get started with the different strategies. It's really easy once you get used to it, and there's not been a losing trade from these strategies in 1.5 years of Lance doing this full time. So hopefully that's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.